So do you get this?
We have more programs going on. How are you? Oh, wait a minute. What did he reserve? Reserved over there. Yeah.
You're watching.
Hello.
Remember when you start, when you do the guy will present the candidates,
Yeah,
don't
wait.
keep going.
I know.
Just-
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, wait for me to get in.
all right, we're ready when you are.
All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to go ahead and get started. My name is Dwayne Pruitt, and I want to welcome you to the spring induction of Beta of South Carolina of Phi Beta Kappa at Wofford College. We meet here today to admit a group of dedicated and accomplished students into Phi Beta Kappa in a ceremony with elements that date back to the founding of our nation. And you will discover, therefore, that I actually don't speak in 18th century English, but you'll hear some today. Our new inductees will join an organization whose members blaze trails in all walks of life. Presidents and poets, innovators and activists, Nobel laureates and field medalists, united together in valuing the breadth and depth of their undergraduate education. It is our honor to present these candidates today and welcome them in this first step of their lifelong relationship with Phi Beta Kappa. Please stand as you are able as our members-elect process to their seats. The guide will present the candidates.
Mr. President, members of Phi Beta Kappa and friends, I have the honor to present the following persons who, agreeably to our invitation, here present themselves for initiation.
Thank you. Our candidates for membership are asked to stand while our other guests may be seated. According to Phi Beta Kappa documents dating from 1779, the president of Alpha Charter greeted members-elect as follows. This society was founded by a few friends. At first, it was confined to a small number of very wealthy students. They planted the scion from which has grown this tree that now buds forth before your eyes with blossoms of harmony and concord. It was engrafted on the stock of friendship in the soil of virtue, enriched by literature. No, I don't talk that way. To cherish and keep it alive has been the constant care of those members who have succeeded. You are about to become one of those successors. It is our hope that you will in turn strive to perpetuate the spirit of this greeting in your individual lives and in your communities. To you who have been elected to membership in course, in accordance with the rules of this chapter and in consequence of our good opinion of your intellectual and moral character, supported by your record of high attainment in the college, you have been selected as worthy of becoming members of Phi Beta Kappa. Your names have been submitted to the scrutiny and constitutional electors of the chapter and have met with their approval. You have been formally notified of your election, and by your presence here, you signify your desire to be enrolled as members of this ancient and honorable society. Therefore, I now inquire, do you solemnly promise that you will be true and faithful to Phi Beta Kappa, uphold its standards, obey its laws, and seek to reflect credit upon your affiliation with this venerable fellowship of learners? If so, please answer, I do. Please be seated. The chapter secretary, Dr. Philip Stone, will call the roll.
Each member-elect to stand as I call your name, come forward to this podium up here, while a resident member of the chapter reads a citation on your behalf. Then you should sign the roll, and we will present you with your key and certificate. After that, you may return to your seat and relax. I ask the audience to refrain from applauding until all members have been presented. And I also would remind you that if you have one of these, would you make it so that it doesn't make noise? We will induct a few people in absentia, and so we will read those citations even though those members-elect aren't here. From the class of 2024, Olivia Barrett Babb, citation by Tim Schmitz.
Olivia Barrett Babb graduated from Wofford in May 2024 with a major in government and a minor in economics. While at Wofford, she was a member of the Edward K. Hardin Pre-Law Society and Zeta Tau Alpha. She was on the dean's list each semester and was one of the honor graduates. Since graduation, she has been enrolled at USC's Joseph F. Rice School of Law, and she intends to become an attorney.
Citation by Carol Wilson.
Charlotte Cynthia Barker graduated from Wofford in May 2024 with a major in English and minors in government and religious studies. While at Wofford, she was a member and officer of Zeta Tau Alpha, a Wofford ambassador, an orientation staff member, a member of the Wofford Activities Council, and the Chamber. She was named Miss Wofford in 2023 and held Wofford scholarships as well as Palmetto Fellows and Palmetto Girl State scholarships. Following graduation, she enrolled in the University of South Carolina's Master of Human Resources program in the Darla Moore School of Business, where she has held a fellowship and a research assistantship in the Center for Executive Succession. She anticipates graduating from the program in December 2025.
Jessica Monet Branham, in absentia, citation by Carol Wilson.
Jessica Monet Branham graduated from Wofford in May 2024 with an English major and a minor in theater. While at Wofford, she served as a resident assistant and a member of Mu Beta Psi. She was the 2024 recipient of the Walt Hudgens Award. Since graduation, she has been studying at the University of South Carolina's Joseph F. Rice School of Law. And this summer, she will be working in the York County Solicitor's Office. She hopes to become an attorney.
Walker Rhodes Pendarvis, in absentia, citation by Tim Schmitz.
Walker Rhodes Pendarvis graduated from Wofford in May 2024 with a major in history. While at Wofford, he was a member of the Edward K. Hardin Pre-Law Society, Kappa Sigma, the Honor Council, and was a founding member and president of club basketball. He was a member of the Presidential Seminar and a commencement marshal. Following graduation, he enrolled in Wake Forest University School of Business, where he will complete an MS in management this spring. After that, he plans to apply to law school and hopes to have a career in business and law.
Julie Margaret Roderick, citation by Dwayne Pruitt.
Julie Margaret Roderick graduated from Wofford in May 2024 with a major in international affairs and minors in business and German. While at Wofford, she was a member and president of Terrier Art Club, a member of Kappa Alpha Theta, and a member of the German Club. She received the International Affairs Major Award in 2024. Since graduation, Julie has been working at Wofford as a marketing fellow in the Office of Marketing and Communication.
Anna Lee Trout, in absentia, which I will read. Anna Lee Trout graduated from Wofford in May 2024 with majors in government and economics. While at Wofford, she served on Campus Union as president of the Wofford College Democrats and as president of Delta Delta. She was a member of the Edward K. Hardin Pre-Law Society and Pi Sigma Alpha, the Political Science Honor Society. She was on the dean's list each semester. Following graduation, she enrolled at USC's Joseph F. Rice School of Law, where she is currently enrolled, and after law school hopes to become an attorney. From the class of 2025, I don't want you to think we're skipping somebody. We have a reason we need to wait for a second. Walker Reed Barrett, citation by Kelly Carroll.
Walker Reed Barrett is completing a major in biology and a minor in finance. While at Wofford, Walker has been a member and leader in the James Atkins Student Managed Investment Club and in Kappa Alpha. He's been on the dean's list and was a Daniel finalist, Philip E. Foster, and Marvin Holloway scholarship recipient. He has been a regular volunteer at the local soup kitchen and for fraternity events. He participated in research on oral cancers at MUSC. Following graduation, Walker plans on attending dental school at MUSC. He hopes to specialize and become part of a practice in South Carolina.
Kai Elizabeth Beckett, citation by Dwayne Pruitt.
Kai Elizabeth Beckett is a Spanish and psychology major. While at Wofford, she has studied abroad in Spain and was able to travel in Europe and North Africa. She was a member of Minorities in STEM, chair of Campus Union's Anti-Racism, Diversity, and Inclusion Committee, and a volunteer at Arcadia Elementary. She has been a research and teaching assistant and an office assistant in the Modern Languages Department. She participated in Experience Wofford and was a Wofford ambassador. She has studied issues relating to DEI and higher education. A commencement marshal, she held the gold in James Weldon Johnson Scholarship. Following graduation, Kai will be attending the University of North Carolina, Greensboro in the Applied Sports Psychology Master's Program. She hopes to become a sports psychologist.
Kaylin Brooke Bell, citation by Kelly Carroll.
Kaylin Brooke Bell is completing majors in biology and Spanish. While at Wofford, she has been a biology and chemistry tutor, a biology lab assistant, and a volunteer at the Children's Advocacy Center. She has been a member of the Presidential Seminar and has held the Lancaster Family Endowed Scholarship and the ANMED Health Auxiliary Scholarship. Following graduation, Kaylin will attend medical school and hopes to become an OB/GYN.
Moses Elijah Briggs, citation by Rachel Grother.
Moses Elijah Briggs is completing majors in Chinese and computer science. While at Wofford, Moses has been a member of the Reformed University Fellowship Ministry Team, Campus Outreach, Black Student Alliance, Minorities in STEM, Organization of Latin American Students, Wofford Asian and Pacific Islanders, and has played club soccer. He has been a Star Talk teaching assistant and was a Star Talk summer camp video game developer. He has been on the Dean's List and held the George C.S. Adams Scholarship. Following graduation, he hopes to become an IT business analyst.
Julia Victoria Brooks, citation by Lillian Gonzalez.
Julia Victoria Brooks is completing majors in accounting and finance with a minor in economics. While at Wofford, Julia has been a Bonner Scholar, a Campus Union Treasurer, President of Wofford Women of Color, a member of the orientation staff, a Wofford Ambassador, a Wofford Athletics marketing intern, a student manager in the fitness center, Black Alliance, Student Alliance Treasurer, and a member of Campus Union's Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee. She has volunteered for both South Carolina Legal Services and volunteer income tax assistance. She is a South Carolina Association of CPAs scholarship recipient and has received a graduate assistantship from the Darla Moore School of Business. Following graduation, she will pursue a Master of Accountancy at the University of South Carolina. She plans a career as a CPA in assurance.
Lucia Kathleen Campbell, citation by Rachel Grother.
Lucia Kathleen Campbell is a physics and mathematics major. At Wofford, Lucy has been a member of Kappa Alpha Theta and has served as a Wofford ambassador. She has been president of the Society of Physics Students and has been a physics tutor and teaching assistant. She has conducted physics research on Ruby optical spectroscopy with Dr. Sally. She has been inducted into Pi Mu Epsilon Math Honor Society. She studied abroad in Dublin, where she also ran a half marathon on the coast of Northern Ireland. She also has started a podcast with her sister Sally called Are Y'all Twins? Following graduation, Lucy will be working as an aviation part specialist for PSA Airlines out of GSP. She will also be attending Pivotal Aviation to obtain her rating as she hopes to become a commercial airline pilot.
Rachel Hannah Knupp, citation by Carol Wilson.
Rachel Hannah Knupp is majoring in English and International Affairs with a minor in government. She has been a member and officer of Delta Delta Delta, a member and president of Pi Sigma Alpha, and a member and vice president of Sigma Tau Delta. Rachel has been a member of the South Carolina Innocence Initiative and was a 2024 commencement marshal. She studied abroad in England, worked as an intern in the Wofford Athletics Administrative Office, and worked at the Spartanburg County Foundation as a communications intern and philanthropic service associate. Following graduation, Rachel will be attending the University of South Carolina School of Journalism and Mass Communications to pursue a Master of Mass Communication with a concentration in Strategic Communication Management.
Sean Nische Chahabra, citation by Kelly Carroll.
Sean Nische Chabra is a biology major with a concentration in neuroscience. At Wofford, he has been a member of the Wofford Asian and Pacific Islander Club and Wofford Taekwondo Club. He took part in a healthcare internship in India during interim of 2024. He has held the Wofford Gold, Benjamin Wofford, Philip E. Foster Jr., and Watson Brown scholarships. He has actively pursued research opportunities, co-authored a paper on breast cancer published in Cell, and presented his work on an infectious yeast at 2 microbiology conferences. After graduation, Sean plans to take a gap year during which he will complete an internship with Prisma Health's MedX Academy and apply to medical schools. He plans to volunteer at a hospice care center to deepen his understanding of patient care.
Olivia Marie Cianciolo, which I will read. Olivia Marie Cianciolo is majoring in government with a minor in international affairs and a concentration in American politics. A member of Pi Sigma Alpha, the political science honor society, she has been president of the South Carolina Innocence Initiative and vice president of the Edward K. Hardin Pre-Law Society. She has been on orientation staff, a Wofford ambassador, vice president for events and programming for Kappa Delta, and a member of Panhellenic's Judicial Committee. She was recently awarded the 2024-2025 Panhellenic Woman of the Year. She has also been a member of Reformed University Fellowship at Wofford. Following graduation, Olivia will enroll in the Joseph F. Rice School of Law at the University of South Carolina with plans to become an attorney. Kennedy Sinclair Coggin, citation by Catherine Steinmetz.
Kennedy Sinclair Coggin is completing majors in sociology and anthropology and in psychology, with concentrations in neuroscience and medicine in the liberal arts. Kennedy has been president of the Wofford Psychology Society and is co-coordinator of the Psychology Mentors. She has held a Benjamin Wofford and a James Seegers Psychology Scholarship. She is a member of Zeta Tau Alpha, where she was their philanthropy assistant and vice president of Panhellenic for DEI and programming. Following graduation, she plans to attend a clinical psychology PhD program with plans of becoming a health psychologist.
Grace Natalie Domain, citation by Tim Schmitz.
Grace Natalie Domain is majoring in government and religious studies. While at Wofford, she has served on the Judicial Commission and as a resident assistant. A member of Kappa Alpha Theta, she has served as their service director and vice president of external affairs. She has received a Thriving Communities Fellowship from Duke Divinity School. Following graduation, Grace plans to attend Duke Divinity School to pursue a Master of Divinity degree, and she hopes to become ordained in the Presbyterian Church, USA.
Isabel Lindy Dougal, citation by Catherine Steinmetz.
Isabel Lindy Dougal is completing a major in psychology and minor in sociology and anthropology. Izzy has been a member of Kappa Alpha Theta and has served as the Vice President of Diversity, Equity, of Inclusion and Vice President of Education. She has been a member and co-coordinator of Psych Mentor and has been a part of the Neuroscience of Emotion and Cognition Lab and a senior research assistant and lab manager in the psychology department. She received the SCICU research grant in the summer of 2023 and a Wofford undergraduate research grant in the summer of 2024 and presented research at the SCICU conference as well as 2 international conferences. She has held the Eleanor Naylor Dana Endowed Science Scholarship, and following graduation, she plans to gain experience as a research assistant before pursuing a clinical psychology PhD. She plans to become a clinical psychologist and a researcher.
Connor Michael Eberhardt, citation by Lillian Gonzalez.
Connor Michael Eberhardt is completing a major in accounting. While at Wofford, he has been a peer tutor, worked in the accounting lab, and volunteered with income tax assistance. And I have to say that in these activities, Connor has proven to be a student who is calm, consistent, and kind, and proven and that he is willing to go above and beyond for those that he is trying to help. He truly finds joy in teaching and in learning. Connor has also been a member of the Spartan Dogs and served as an intramural referee. He has held the Hip Holloway Scholarship. Following graduation, he will be working in an audit associate position with Forvis Mazars in their Atlanta office. He plans to become an auditor.
Jackson Kimball Edwards, citation by Lillian Gonzalez.
Jackson Kimball Edwards is completing a major in economics with minors in finance and international affairs and a concentration in data science. Jackson has been a commencement marshal, a member of the orientation staff, a peer tutor, and a member of Wofford Companions. He's held the Frank Machovic Economics Scholarship. He was a member of the men's basketball team and is especially proud of their Southern Conference championship this year. Following graduation, he will be working in Spartanburg with Johnson Development. He plans a career in finance.
James Edward Few III, citation by Catherine Steinmetz.
James Edward Few III is majoring in chemistry with a concentration in biochemistry. At Wofford, he has been a and leader in Wofford Men of Color, a member of Wofford's AAPI and LLAS groups, and a member of orientation staff. He has played club basketball and club soccer and was a member of the women's basketball practice squad. He served as a campus union delegate, a junior marshal, and was on the all-SoCon academic team. After graduation, James plans to attend EMT school this summer and volunteer as an after-school program as a tutor in Spartanburg District 7. After that, he plans to attend medical school and hopes to become a pediatrician.
Hayden Avery Fredericks, citation by Kelly Carroll.
Hayden Avery Fredericks graduated from Wofford in January 2025 with a major in biology, a minor in chemistry, and a concentration in neuroscience. While at Wofford, she played on the Wofford women's soccer team, serving as captain during her senior year. She was a member of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee and volunteered with the Carolina Miracle League as a buddy for special needs children to provide safe assistance while they play baseball. She was a member of Alpha Phi Omega National Service Fraternity, serving as vice president for pledge training. She conducted organic chemistry research in Dr. Robert Harris's lab and was a experience for undergraduates chemical research grant. Work led to a provisional patent application where she is listed as the first named inventor of a therapeutic molecule. She presented research at multiple conferences. She will be attending medical school this fall and hopes to become an orthopedic surgeon.
Liana Cellini Giannopoulos, citation by Tim Schmitz.
Liana Celine Giannopoulos is completing majors in history and theater with a minor in studio art. At Wofford, she has been a Wofford ambassador and a member of the Bell Ringer leadership team and has been a member of the Wofford Activities Council. A member of Alpha Psi Omega National Dramatic Honor Fraternity, she has been involved in 13 productions at Wofford. In the history department, she is finishing her honors thesis titled The Forgotten Hero, Greece During World War II. She has also been a member of campus outreach and played intramural women's soccer. Following graduation, she hopes to attend graduate school in history and hopes to be a college professor.
Sarah Burns Fishburne Gibson, citation by Rachel Grother.
Sarah Burns Gibson is majoring in computer science and Spanish. She has been a member of Sigma Delta Pi, the Spanish National Honor Society, orientation staff, and served on campus union. She has been vice president and the president of Kappa Delta. She has received the Nathan Patton Computer Science Scholarship. Following graduation, she will work as a software engineer at Microsoft.
Skylar Reese Hayes, citation by Kelly Carroll.
Skylar Reese Hayes is a biology major with a minor in art history and a concentration in medicine and the liberal arts. At Wofford, she has been a laboratory assistant in the chemistry and biology departments, a Wofford ambassador, and a member of the Campus Union Wellness and Safety Committee. She was a member and officer in Kappa Alpha Theta. Skylar was the state president of South Carolina HOSA, the Future Health Professionals Organization, and won their Outstanding State Leader Award in 2022. She has been the scribe for Scribe America in the Emergency Department of Spartanburg Medical Center. Following graduation, Skylar will enroll at the University of South Carolina School of Medicine, Greenville, where she has received a Beacon Scholarship. She plans a career as a physician with an interest in emergency medicine and anesthesiology.
Promise Faith Henry, citation by Lillian Gonzalez.
Promise Faith Henry is an accounting and finance major with a minor in education. At Wofford, she has been a member and chair of the Wofford Activities Council, the captain of Wofford Cheerleading, the founder of the Miss Wofford Scholarship Pageant, founder of the Terrier Formal Wear Closet, and a student worker in the Office of Philanthropy and Engagement. She was Miss Wofford College 2022 and has been a Wofford ambassador. She has served as president of Panhellenic, a member of the Honor Council, and was the chief student marshal at Commencement 2024, and most recently named Panhellenic Woman of the Year. Following graduation, she will attend Clemson University to pursue a master's in business administration. She is interested in a career in higher education administration.
Morgan Elizabeth Hess, citation by Tim Brown.
Morgan Elizabeth Hess is majoring in government with a minor in art history and a concentration in political theory. At Wofford, she has been a member of the Edward H. Hardin Pre-Law Society, Pi Sigma Alpha, the Orientation Staff, Honor Council, and Kappa Delta. Following graduation, Morgan will attend the Joseph F. Wright School of Law at the University of South Carolina. She plans to become an attorney.
Margaret Lynn Jackson, citation by Rachel Grother.
Margaret Lynn Jackson is completing majors in art history and physics with a minor in mathematics. At Wofford, she has been a member of the women's golf team, formed university fellowship, the Society of Physics Student Experience Wofford Fellows. She has made the Southern Conference Academic Honor Roll and received the Commissioner's Medal and was on the WGCA All-American Scholar Team. She has been awarded graduate scholarships at 5 different universities. Following graduation, she will attend Clemson University to pursue her master's degree in architecture and aspires to be an architect.
Reed McDaniel Jackson, citation by Carol Wilson.
Reed McDaniel Jackson is majoring in English and minoring in history. At Wofford, she has been a member of Kappa Alpha Theta and served as its vice president for diversity, equity, and inclusion. She has been a member and vice president of Interfaith Young Adults, an undergraduate researcher, and a Career Center ambassador. She has held the Melton Scholarship, won the Helmuth Poetry Prize, and the Journal Fiction Prize. After graduation, Reed will be working in Greenville while building her writing portfolio and applying for English graduate programs. She hopes to become an English professor.
Matthew Raymond Lopez, citation by Tim Brown.
Matthew Raymond Lopez is majoring in biology with minors in chemistry and sociology and anthropology. At Wofford, he has been a member of Pi Kappa Phi and the Interfraternity Council, a chemistry research assistant, a chemistry teaching assistant, a peer tutor, and a member of the orientation staff. He has been an outstanding Greek life scholar, was Wofford's nominee for the Goldwater Scholarship, and has held the Charles E. Daniels Scholarship. Matthew has participated in 2 National Science Foundation research experiences for undergraduates, one at the University of Iowa and the other at the University of Tennessee. He also studied abroad in Copenhagen. Following graduation, he plans to pursue a PhD in microbiology.
Ethan Federico Montez, citation by Tim Brown.
Ethan Federico Montez is majoring in Spanish and mathematics with minors in computer science and instrumental music performance and a concentration in applied mathematics. He's also pretty good at poker. At Wofford, he has been a student leader in the Newman Club and a member and vice president for membership of Alpha Phi Omega Service Fraternity. He studied abroad in Spain, where he also learned to play flamenco guitar. He was chosen to give a presentation for Pi Mu Epsilon at the Joint Mathematics meeting of 2025. Following graduation, Ethan plans to become a data scientist.
Hope Lauren Moreno, citation by Kelly Carroll.
Hope Lauren Moreno is a biology major with a minor in education. At Wofford, she has been a member of Delta Delta Delta, a resident assistant, and the service chair of the Wofford Activities Council. She has held the Richardson Family Scholarship, traveled to Tanzania, and participated in drug discovery research at MUSC, and was listed as an author on a published paper. Following graduation, Hope plans to gain clinical experience and apply to medical school. She hopes to become a pediatrician.
Mary Michael O'Hara, citation by Carol Wilson.
Mary Michael O'Hara is majoring in theater and English with a concentration in film and digital media. At Wofford, she has been a member and president of Alpha Psi Omega, a member of Sigma Tau Delta, a participant in the presidential seminar, and a member of Delta Delta Delta. She won an award for best performance in a short film for Panic and was a Barter Theater's College Playwriting Festival winner. After graduation, Mary Michael plans to take a gap year to work at local theaters in the Southeast before pursuing her master's degree in acting. She hopes to have a career in theater, film, and television.
Alexander Gerhard Ollinger, citation by Tim Brown.
Alexander Gerhard Ollinger is completing majors in biology and German. While at Wofford, he has been the president of the German Club and a ministry team member in the Reformed University Fellowship. He has been certified as advanced proficiency in German and inducted as a member of the Delta Phi Alpha German Honor Society. He has received the Watson Brown Benjamin Wofford Scholarship and the Philip E. Foster Jr. Scholarship. Following graduation, he will attend the MSUC College of Medicine in preparation to become a physician.
Lilia Mackenzie Reese, citation by Catherine Steinmetz.
Lilia Mackenzie Reese is completing majors in Spanish and psychology. At Wofford, she was the co-founder of CAM's Club fundraiser for mental health awareness. She has been a member of Kappa Delta, serving as their vice president of inclusion, a psychology society mentor, a member of Wofford Companions, and a teaching assistant in biological psychology. She was named to Sigma Delta Pi Spanish Honor Society and has volunteered for numerous organizations in Spartanburg. She received the SCICU and Wofford research grants and presented research findings at the SCICU Symposium and at the Cognitive Neuroscience Society annual meeting. Following graduation, she will be an English teaching assistant in Madrid while applying to psychology PhD programs.
Diego Reyes, citation by Lillian Gonzalez.
Diego Reyes is majoring in computer science and finance with a minor in accounting. At Wofford, he has been a member of the men's soccer team, a peer tutor in Spanish, math, accounting, finance, and computer science, a resident assistant, and a fitness center monitor. He has been a president of the International Students Association, a student web developer for information technology services, and a research associate for the James Atkins Student Managed Investment Fund. Diego has held the Boyd Hip and Marvin Holloway scholarships. He has been on the Southern Conference Academic Honor Roll and a member of the Southern Conference Fall All Academic Team. Following graduation, Diego will work for Goldman Sachs under their wealth management division as a software engineer.
Mary Claire Ridgway, citation by Rachel Grother. We'll do this in absentia.
Mary Claire Ridgway is completing majors in mathematics and chemistry. At Wofford, she has been a member of the cross-country and track teams, a member of Kappa Delta, a St. Luke's Free Clinic volunteer, a member of orientation staff, and a peer tutor. She has been on the Southern Conference Academic Honor Roll, the All Academic Team, and has received the Commissioner's Medal. She has held the Paul Thomas, James Lofton, and Lancaster Family Scholarships. Following graduation, she will attend the UAB Heersink School of Medicine and plans to become a physician.
Catherine Lynn Sullivan, citation by Tim Schmitz.
Catherine Lynn Sullivan is majoring in International Affairs and Chinese. While at Wofford, she studied at National Taiwan University and Capital Normal University. She has been a peer tutor in Chinese and government, an orientation staff leader, and a member of the Edward K. Hardin Pre-Law Society. She is a member of Pi Sigma Alpha Political Science Honor Society. She has been a member of Delta 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 Sorority and was Panhellenic's New Member of the Year. She played on the women's lacrosse team and has been a member of Wofford Southern Guards ROTC Battalion. She has received the Superior Cadet Decoration Award in 2023 and 2024, the Lieutenant General Twitty Leadership Award, and the Defense, Language, and National Security Education Office. It's a mouthful. Following graduation, she will intern at the Department of Defense this summer and will be commissioned as Second Lieutenant in the U.S. Army in December.
And Karamia Isabel Axland, citation, excuse me, Karamia Isabel Axland, citation by Tim Brown.
Karamia Isabel Axland is completing majors in philosophy and government. Karamia is a member of Pi Sigma Alpha, which is a political science honor society, and a teaching preceptor for Wofford's Climate Justice LIBA seminar. They presented research papers at the 2024 Joint South Carolina-North Carolina Society for Philosophy Conference and at the 2025 South Carolina Society for Philosophy meeting. Karamia won the 2024 conference's undergraduate paper award. They also served as a moderator and judge in the South Carolina Ethics Bowl. Karamia was very active on campus as a Wofford College resident advisor or assistant, as a member of the LGBT Terriers, the South Carolina Innocence Initiative, the Wofford Stitch Club, the WOCO Outdoors Club, and Campus Cat Coalition. Following graduation, Karamia will enroll at Colorado State University, which has offered them complete tuition remission and a teaching assistantship. They will pursue a PhD in philosophy in preparation to become a college professor.
Will you join me in congratulating the newest members of the Beta chapter of Phi Beta Kappa?
Imagine what they could have accomplished if they weren't so damn lazy. It is now my task to present a brief history of about this society. Phi Beta Kappa was founded at the College of William and Mary on December the 5th, 1776, as a student society devoted to the pursuit of liberal education, intellectual fellowship, and freedom of inquiry. The Alpha chapter was forced to disband when Williamsburg and Yorktown were occupied by the British Army and was not revived until 1851. The society was saved by the continuous operations of other early chapters, notably the ones at Yale, founded in 1780, Harvard, 1781, and Dartmouth in 1787. The National Council of the United Chapters of Phi Beta Kappa was founded in 1883 with 25 chapters. Wofford's formal effort to obtain a Phi Beta Kappa chapter began in 1930 when President Henry Nelson Snyder, Dr. David Duncan Wallace, and Dr. John West Harris sent the initial report to the Phi Beta Kappa Senate. On January 14th, 1941, the charter of Beta chapter of South Carolina was presented to 5 resident faculty members who are already members of Phi Beta Kappa. This is a most significant date in the college's history, recognizing Wofford's academic quality, its commitment to the arts and sciences, and the achievements and character of its graduates. The Phi Beta Kappa Society exists today primarily to recognize and promote scholastic achievement in the arts and sciences. There are more than 290 chapters, representing a small percentage of the approximately 3,000 four-year campuses around the United States. Chapters are located at research universities with a strong commitment to the liberal arts and at the most prestigious undergraduate colleges. Students, your initiation today as members of Beta Chapter of South Carolina Phi Beta Kappa is a recognition of your scholarly achievements in the liberal arts and your potential for future contributions to scholarship and to society at large. Congratulations to you initiates, and to the family and friends who are here with us today. Mr. Tim Brown will now present an interpretation of the Phi Beta Kappa key.
The Phi Beta Kappa key is the society's official insignia and emblem of membership. It is one of the most impressive forms of bling in higher education, especially if you get the paddle-sized version. The original key adopted at the first meeting of the society in 1776 was a tiny silver square. It was engraved on one side with the letters SP, the initials of the Latin word Societas Philosophiae, Philosophical Society. And on the other side, with the Latin word, with the Greek letters Phi Beta Kappa, the initials of the motto Philosophia Biokybernatas, love of learning is the guide of life. A pointing finger, an index finger, and 3 stars symbolize the ambition of the young founders and the main principles of their organization: friendship, morality, and learning. Later, a stem was added to the melt, converting it into a functional pocket watch key. Before the key was standardized in 1917, many variations existed among the society's chapters. The contemporary gold key incorporates the symbols on the original silver, as well as the society's founding date, December 5th, 1776. The name of the recipient, the name of the recipient's college or university, and the year of the recipient's election are engraved on the key to make it personal.
Rise. By election of the chapter and by your assent to its pledge and placing of your signature on its book, the society's requirements for initiation are fully satisfied. I, therefore, in the presence of these members of the society, declare you to be members of the Beta chapter of Phi Beta Kappa in the state of South Carolina, authorize you to wear its key as a badge and to participate in its meetings. Congratulations. You are now lifetime members of the nation's oldest academic honor society. Be active in its programs and its community alumni associations, support its endeavors and lofty goals, and be a working advocate for the liberal arts in our society. It is now my pleasure to welcome you as members of the chapter. This concludes the initiation ceremony. Mr. Olinke will be taking a group shot of our new initiates here on the stage. Thank you all for coming, and we look forward to seeing you for the remainder of the season. Thank you.